Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. Today's video is all about pasta salads that are not your average pasta salad. These are absolutely perfect going into the spring and summer months, but also if you need ideas for cold lunches, I think that these would be absolutely perfect because they do keep really well in the refrigerator for a few days. First up, we are going to make a spicy Thai pasta salad. And this is absolutely amazing. I will have all of the recipes that I'm using linked in the description box below. But for this one, you're just going to start out with a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil, mix in with some sesame oil, and then you're going to add in some crushed red pepper flakes and bring this up to temperature and let it simmer for a couple of minutes just until it becomes fragrant. Now, I used half the amount that the recipe said for the red pepper flakes. It said 1 to 2 teaspoons. I did 1 teaspoon, and I have to tell you, this was very hot. So if you are sensitive to heat, the next time I make this, I'm probably going to do a half a teaspoon. So just keep that in mind. And then once that comes up to temperature and the red pepper flakes are getting toasted, you're going to add in some honey, some soy sauce, and then we are ready to assemble the pasta salad. So one of the things that I love about pasta salad is you can use any kind of pasta that you have on hand that you want to use up. For this recipe, I did use the bow tie noodles that it called for. I just think it's a fun shape and it worked really well with this sauce. But you're just going to cook them, drain them and rinse them, and then add the sauce over them. And then you're going to go in with some honey roasted peanuts and then some green onion. The recipe also calls for cilantro, which I did add, but I just added that to my portion because my husband is not a big fan of cilantro. But so if you like cilantro, you want to make sure that you would add it in at this step as well. And then this can get covered and put in your refrigerator for a few hours or overnight, and then you are ready to serve. The next recipe is for a Mexican street corn pasta salad. And to get started with, I'm just going to make up the dressing for it, and that is going to be some sour cream and mayonnaise as the base. And then the seasonings that we're going to use are going to be some garlic powder. You want to use the zest of a lime and then the juice of that lime, and then also some chili powder and just a little bit of cayenne pepper. Like I said before, I'm sensitive to heat, so I did just a little dash there. And then went in with some salt and pepper, and then you're just going to give that a good whisk, and then we'll be ready to assemble the pasta salad. Now, like I said before, these are amazing going into this time of year. I think they're great for cookouts or family get-together, easy weeknight meals, and especially cold lunches. I know for a lot of people, if you are working outside of the home, it's nice to have something that you don't have to worry about heating up. And once it's getting warmer outside, it's just more refreshing to eat something cooler. So I think this is definitely perfect for meal prep, and it can be adjusted. So if you're watching certain things, you can use different ingredients in it. So now we're going to go in with some corn. I just used some frozen corn that I heated up according to the directions on the package. And then I went ahead and drained that. Then I went in with the rotini pasta. Same thing as the last recipe. You do want to drain and rinse it. And then I use some queso fresco. And then you're just going to toss all of that to combine, and then we're going to add in some chopped cilantro. Again, if you don't like cilantro, like I mentioned in the last recipe, like my husband doesn't, it's something that you easily can leave out. But if you do like it, it really does make this dish. The final pasta salad is going to be this Mediterranean pasta salad, and this cannot get any easier to pull together. You're just going to start out with some olive oil, and then to that you're going to add in some lemon juice and then some Greek seasoning. I'm using the Cavender's Greek seasoning, but you can use whatever you like, or if you want to mix together your own blend, you can. The Cavender's does have salt in it, so I did not add any extra salt, just some fresh black pepper, which I'm adding here. Then you just want to whisk all of that together to combine, and then we're going to add in the pasta. Now for this one, I used orzo pasta, which is perfect because it's Mediterranean. And I almost forgot I'm doing some green onions here as well, and just whisk that into the dressing. And then you're also going to add in some diced tomato. This recipe is really versatile because it's Mediterranean flavors. You can add anything you like. So if you like olives, that would be really great. Some cucumber. I'm not that adventurous with certain vegetables, so I just left it with the green onion and the tomato. and then you're just going to toss that in. So I drained the pasta. This recipe did not call to rinse it, but it said to let it sit to cool slightly. You can see the steam there, so I didn't let it cool all the way. So I waited until it cooled down, and then I went ahead and crumbled in my feta cheese. I didn't want it to melt the feta, so I did let it cool a little bit further before I added this in. And then you just want to taste for salt and pepper, or if you want to add more Greek seasoning. I ended up tasting and added a little bit more. And then this is going to go in the refrigerator, and you want to let it sit for at least 2 hours before eating. But like I said, like the other recipes, it's perfect for prepping because I actually made this the night before and I was able to take it for lunches at work. I know that pasta salad is something that's really common, and I was really happy to share these 3 variations with you today that aren't very common to see like day to day, or at least for me when I go to cookouts or gatherings, I don't see them that often. So please let me know in the comments down below if there is a favorite pasta salad that you have, because I would love to give it a try. I'm always looking for new ones to try going into the warmer months. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you subscribe and join my YouTube family, and I will see you in the next video.